Alright, let's make a video on Boss Hunters 118A Outlanders. I like this custom game. I'm trying to beat it currently as Sniper, and beating this game essentially means that you, well, get to kind of a god mode where you can't be defeated. And I've done so on this patch on Tinker and somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but it was some hero. Let me look. Maybe maybe I remember when I look at the heroes. No, it wasn't that. Oh man, who was it? I can't remember. It was another hero that I managed to become completely untouchable on. Oh well. Anyway, I'm trying to do it on Sniper because Sniper is like the best version of a quote-unquote late game option in this, because he has infinite range. So if you get to a point where you can kill anything, you can just stand in one spot, and with your infinite range you can just insta-kill everything. And you know, that's, I mean, I guess that's what you're playing for at the end of the day with these. So to start, what you want to do is you want to purchase both of these, because these restock, or you can buy only one. I buy two. Because they restock every 15 minutes, but only after you've bought them. If you're really a tryhard, you don't skip preparation time ever, so that this restock time is the lowest, because these are very valuable. These are more valuable than your lives, basically, because once you die once, you actually get a lot of gold. Sometimes you want to do that on purpose to get through early stages easier, but these are very valuable for passing some rounds. Now here obviously the katana is the best one. Global daytime vision is good for later, but now we just need damage. We didn't get... Sometimes you want to, by the way, restart the game so that you can get better relics at the start. But we got decent relics. Like if you get the wheelbarrow one, which increases your attack speed and movement speed for each round completed, you really want that one. You really want the double damage one, even though that one really hurts. We'll get to that later, basically. I'm just going to upload this video, and if it happens to be a good run, then we'll basically get to those things. And if not, well, we'll get to those in a later game. Now, first item you really want to get is this antique battle staff, because you have mischance in this game mode. So you could lose just based on missing attacks. Now this first boss is kind of annoying. I don't think I'll die to it. Yeah, it's because I have the crit, but I missed there. See, cost me a little bit of HP there because of those misses. Very, very annoying. Obviously you want lifesteal as soon as possible. I'm not sure if I will die to this round. Like, they do these weird movements. I'm kind of fucking up a lot to it. Yeah. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I'll just buy back. This is already looking pretty bad. I didn't have to lose any gold there, but oh well, YOLO. 100 gold ain't too bad. Lost a salve, whatever. Obviously, if I moved around more, I'm still kind of used to the previous run I had, where I had really slow movement speed, so I had to all in. But honestly, this is so far a little bit unlucky. These enemies are pretty annoying. Obviously on Sniper, this is a really good skill. This one is useless. It loses its effectiveness really quickly, so you don't really want to invest into that one too much. Let me put down the music a little bit. It's a bit too loud for me. Okay, let's put that to like 20%. This round is alright. It didn't... I don't think it spawned any of the big ogres, and those are the ones... Oh, are the ones that mess you up the hardest. Obviously you don't want to get hit by that. I'm just gonna get the Sanguine Mask for the early lifesteal. Oh, and you want to keep rebuying these as soon as they come up, like I said. Very useful for certain rounds that you otherwise just can't pass. Like, there's the Troll Warlord one. That one is passable, but it is, unless you have a really good start, sometimes it can be completely impossible to do. Magic resistance is always useful. The movement speed is also... I've always gone for magic resistance. And any kind of defensive stats. Because I always go offensive on items and talents, and then if I get a good defensive relic or something, then I get it usually. This round can be pretty annoying because of clockworks. Like right now it spawned this factory, 2 tinkers, and that's it. But sometimes it can spawn clockworks, and if it spawns 3 of them, you're in big trouble basically. Because it's really hard to take them out without dying, basically. This round is very easy though. Very trivial. I mean, with this kind of spawn, it's very trivial. Don't do me. Okay, good. Like I said, you want to ignore, if you play sniper, you want to ignore this spell. It falls off really quickly. Maybe if you go for some sort of spell damage build, you could max this out, but at some point you can use your 1 respec to go into full damage, but... Alright, see, this round can potentially be really annoying. I don't want to use this one. I might just intentionally die on this round. I'm trying to get close to use my ability, but he's not letting me. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to die on this round, and yeah, I can't do anything about it. See, he just slows me, can't do anything. But now that I died, I actually get some items up, but I don't know if I'm actually strong enough to take him even like this. I might actually have to use a Dust of Stasis. Yeah, I have to use the stasis. See, this is what I mean. I can't beat this round. It's impossible. Hey, guess we're using a very valuable item. Otherwise, it's nothing I can do. Maybe I juggle. Well, you can do something. You can buy this item and blink around a little bit. And honestly, maybe I should have done that because the dust is incredibly valuable. Since you don't want to use this one. You don't want to get this one. It's good if you have the candle that removes negative effects of corrupt things, but otherwise, I tried it so many times and it just feels really bad to not earn gold. Well, these are kind of all bad. Let's just go for the damage here. Since I did just use a dust, I'm going to wait out every round because there will be definitely other rounds which I otherwise can beat. Alright. With it, the sniper, when you use his E ability, you want to target the little circle below the unit, otherwise you will completely miss it. But you'll learn this pretty quickly if you play this game yourself. The game is pretty fun, but some rounds are pretty imbalanced, where you can't beat them, but the game does provide plenty of good low cost items that I actually don't use enough. We're going to cut some trees here. This is one of the better. I usually do 2 times and then leave if it... Well, it procced the battle, unfortunately. So, we have to fight. But yeah, the game does provide you with plenty of items to honestly counter that I've never used. Maybe I should try out the invis items at some point. Because maybe that helps against the axe. I never tried it. Oh, you need to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this tree is one of the most annoying bosses in the game because he has a very annoying root. I'm trying to get this guy to come out. There we go. Now I need to get very close in range so I can cast this spell and take him out. Right. We got some free gold out of that event. Wasn't too hard, fortunately. Like I said, oh no! Oh, okay, that was a misplay. I should have talented up there and gotten the extra channel duration and rapid fire, because this next fight is pretty difficult-ish. But I'm going, like I said, I'm going to wait these out so that I get the best chance, well, so that I get dust of states later. So there's a lot of good items you can use early on. Like, see, this invisibility can help you with some bosses. This invulnerability, I never use them. There's that as well. I usually go for just complete greed. To hope to win. Hasn't really worked out for sniper. I haven't beaten a sniper much yet. You want to dodge that attack, obviously. These bombs will completely obliterate you. And the E takes him out really easily. If you get too close, he will pull you in with his root ability, and then you'll have to buy this and get out, otherwise you'll just die. Yeah, this relic is not that good. So we're just going to skip it. Yeah, so armor reduction and antique battle stuff are the items you really want. Oh, this is a really hard round. This... Okay, we need to buy boots for this round. Uh-oh. Yeah, we need to buy boots for this round. It's a very, very annoying round. He spawns a lot of little guys. We're going to need to take them out with one of these. Yeah, and unfortunately he's hasted, which is indeed unfortunate. The lucky part about that is that he's ahead of his little dudes, which means you can focus the attack on him. Once he dies, they will despawn as well. So that was a pretty good result for us, actually. I keep forgetting to upgrade my talent. That happens sometimes. Yeah, so this boss, I really should have talented up. Now, it might be impossible. The 0.5 seconds of damage is really helpful. Well, let's see if we can do it. I don't really want to use a dust, but we'll have to if this doesn't work. He's going to jump to us, and we're going to have to, well, do this, and hopefully we don't die. Okay, we made it. If we had the extra channel duration, that wouldn't have even been close. So this one is you want. Makes this last 0.5 seconds longer. Means 50% more damage. Very nice. This is a kind of an interesting relic. It's really good to get that lifesteal, but you do start taking a crap ton of damage from it. And we're going to skip it, actually. Like it, if you overheal, it will start just doing free damage to you, and that ain't good. Obviously, we have to kill these skeletons. Oh, no, 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 no! That explosion insta-kills you. No matter how tanky you are, I found out that it just freaking kills you. It's really insane. That's one of the elite buffs. Okay, these skeletons are pretty tanky. They're really annoying enemies, especially if you're a melee fighter, because they silence and disarm you after a couple of hits. So for ranged enemies it's much easier, but if you're melee and there's like 4 of these hitting, smashing you, you just find yourself constantly silenced and disarmed. Really annoying, actually. Oh, I should have leveled up the ult here. I should have leveled up my rapid fire, but it's not too big of a problem. Next we go for the crit. We've got our Thanatos, and we have our battle staff for the true strike. It's not really true strike, but it's close enough. You really need it for heroes like this. I'm pretty sure I've talked about not skipping time, and I've done it out of habit. Going to have to pay attention to stop doing that, I suppose. Yeah, we're not going to skip any time. We really need to stack up on these. Maybe even against like the final boss. The final boss is pretty tough depending on how well your game went, but if you have one of these dusts, it becomes kind of easy. I'm not sure. So far, we didn't get any really good relics. There's a couple really important ones. This round will be the most important round because you can get a ritual candle there, which will remove the corrupt effects of your relics. Which means that if you have the pure damage one and the double damage one, those corrupt relics make you also take pure and double damage. And well, obviously that ain't okay, that's bugged. He ate one of his leeches and insta-killed himself. So a bit of a bug there. But yeah, if you want to get to, if you want to become like immortal, unkillable, you really need the double damage and pure damage. Those are very key. Ah, I walked into that one, but luckily it exploded after 2 years, so we're fine. And the cooldown reduction relics are pretty good too, so you get more rapid fires. Let's try to get these together. The crit relic we got earlier on is pretty helpful, although it doesn't seem like we really have a lot of relics right now. Not sure if that's... Wait, why do we have so little? Oh, I must have skipped a lot. Yeah, I did. I got some really bad ones. Skipped a lot of them. I just go all damage. You can get a lot of HP actually, but I always choose to go for the damages. No. No, that's not good. And I'm gonna get chain stunned here. Uh-oh. Oh, that was almost a disaster. That was pretty much my fault though, so... Would have been a quick ending to that video. This one is really good. I don't know how many buffs we have, but we can get a couple of them. Oh my god, we just got a crap ton of damage. That's pretty nice. It's a good relic. Means at the very least the final boss should be pretty easy. We get some more damage, but yeah, this is really nice. You usually don't crit for so much at this point. Still doesn't mean it's in the bag though. Although that relic is pretty useful because it can help you a lot with when you ascend. Yeah, you always do these events because they're always worth it. You need to go all out and get the best results. To ascend. So you always accept any events. Also because it counts as a round. That means... Yeah, because it counts as a round, it means you get golden XP for it usually. So that's pretty nice. Alright, these enemies are pretty annoying. We're actually going to buy this item so that we kind of cleave on attack. And... Oh my god! Okay, I fucked up. Yikes, dude. Yikes. I got decayed a couple of times, but alright, it worked out in the end. Alright, I still need to oh, so see, now we got a dust back. Very nice. We now have 2 dusts. Extremely useful. This is the best you can have. Always keep buying this and always buy those at the start. Not going to skip preparation time, like I said, to recharge more of this dust stasis. This boss is pretty easy. You just, at least a sniper. Some enemies have really big troubles in, but luckily sniper deals a lot of damage really quickly. So you just walk up to him and you do this and he's dead. But he disables your healing up close. So if you're a melee hero, you could have a lot of trouble if you know. Oh yes, the epic stick. I don't know what the hell. The only use for that is to give another buff for this thing. But otherwise, it's a pretty useless relic. Pretty sad to get that one actually. This should be pretty easy, I think. Just the same kind of thing. We walk up close. We annihilate them. Sometimes these bosses and enemies can have the Phantom Assassin Nimble debuff. It's like the blur, except they completely evade all damage for a duration. It's really annoying. Luckily we haven't encountered it yet, but if we would... Oh, I'm not going to skip. Nope, 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 nope. So next item is... This is actually usually pretty hard because I just want to stack up on guillotines, you just want damage. But there is one item that I recently started buying, it's the head chopper. To disable healing. Certain enemies will just heal way too much. So that can be really helpful. We're gonna go for that one. Get another crit here. Just to increase our damage even further. Got a little bit unlucky on the relics, but the silver knife definitely helps. So this boss also, you need to. She's going to start, yeah, sucking us, and this is not that good. I need to replace this. Yeah, I didn't get. I kind of messed up there, but should be good. Sometimes she doesn't immediately cost the silence stun, and sometimes she does. It's really weird. This one is a really good but it's so hard to make good use of it. I'm not going to get it. This one is also really good, but I can't. I just can't. I know I just talked about going all in to get the best result, but those two can really mess you up with it, where you just don't pick up any relics forever. And obviously we want to pick up some relics now and again. I think this is also a really annoying boss if you're exactly not sniper. This boss can mess you up. Every time you attack him, you get this slime hide, and he makes himself invulnerable like this. Luckily, sniper can just take him out easily, and I was already pretty farmed that it wasn't that big of a problem. But sometimes you just feel so helpless. I got so mad at that boss. Oh, this is a really hard round. This is a really hard round. Depending on which enemies it spawns. Like this, these bears. This version of them is kind of useless, but the blue ones that can sometimes spawn are really, really powerful. For some reason, sometimes they do spawn and sometimes they don't. I'm not exactly sure why. Yeah. Maybe just RNG. Turns out to be really easy in this time. If it's the blue ones, you can't just click this and take everything out because you will die. You have this item now, so any healing bosses will have... I just skipped time again, that's not that good. Yeah, these guys can heal for a lot if you attack them. They used to be kind of busted, where they proc this counter attack. It had no cooldown. So you'd cast this shit and instantly die to those procs. It was really, really funny. Or rather, wasn't really funny actually. That upset me greatly, but luckily it got patched. Might die here. Yeah, I died, and that's game over. GG. I could have played it safe, but I didn't. And that's how sometimes your round just ends, because you choose to not play safe. Obviously, if you play it together with someone, it's a lot easier. I don't want to do that though. Let's do another run actually. Let's do another one. Let's try again. So that nobody joins. It's on hardcore. Let's try again. See how it goes this time. Man, I could have just walked off and hit her and killed her, but I decided to be greedy and just be like, oh, I can just probably eat her and lifesteal enough, but it wasn't enough. And I was doing pretty well actually. I definitely would have defeated the final boss with my dusts and everything, so oh well. Let's try again, I suppose. You don't want to start buying... Oh yeah, so first of all we buy at least one of these. And you want to queue up the antique battle staff. You don't instantly want to buy them because sometimes you get offered True Strike at the first relic. And then you will have wasted your gold, so don't instantly buy items from the start. Just wait a little bit. see what we get. Well, this one is pretty nice, but the magic resistance, well, it doesn't really matter at the start. Fine, let's get it. We now have like no magic resistance. If we get magic resistance relics, we're gonna take them, obviously. I could get some talents for magic resistance, but right now it's not worth it. Most of the damage that's going to be coming our way is actually physical. So should be good. Oh, you do want to buy this one soon though, because, oh, well, within 15 minutes, obviously. Oh, spawn there again. Sometimes you want to check them to see what kind of elite buffs they might have. Not on the first round, obviously, it doesn't really matter usually. Later on you might check it, I never do. Blade mail used to be a pretty common... Oh, I skipped time again. Just a force of habit. Is that how you say it? Force of habit? Huh. Let's just buy it so that we don't have to think about it. Kind of 100 gold down the drain since we're not going to be using both of them. But I'm just calling it laziness. Like I said, sometimes you want to die intentionally, just so that you get extra gold and get through these bosses easier. But if you don't really care to, you don't have to. Maybe sometimes it's fun to have 2 lives out of 2 and go infinite. That's also pretty fun. But the reason that it doesn't matter also is there's an event where you give up your lives in return for relics. Now that one is worse on normal mode because you have 7 lives there, but also normal mode is really easy. So here we got this boss, and it's really unfair to have to encounter him at this point in the game. And he's going to crush here. I think I'm going to get this. Yeah. Could have gotten the PMS thingy. I need to bait out another crush. There it is. Oh no, I've messed up. Please, don't go in this yet. Yes! In the past, he used to not go in this, so you could just walk up to him and destroy him during that, but nowadays he does. So, like I said, these events are pretty useless. I'm gonna get some regen, I think, from this fight, and it's like health regen for a couple of rounds. It's really useless. But the way it's not useless is that it counts as a round and gives you gold and XP. So you just basically get an additional amount of XP and gold. So you always accept these. In the past I used to always skip them, but like I said, don't do that. Let's just walk up all the way here. I didn't actually have to press this here, but let's just get over with it. And see, you get health regen, but you get some XP and gold. That was pretty worth it. You always first buy this component because it pierces evasion. So you want to have that as soon as possible. 65% chance to pierce evasion. Some enemies have like 30%, so it becomes like 10. It's really annoying to keep missing on attacks. I've learned that pretty quickly. Yeah, but this time you can actually already be there, but because this is one of the easier bosses. All you have to do, this is really important, you have to not be hit by this attack, and then he does another one. This one is slightly less important to dodge, but still you don't need to take that damage, and then you just kind of kill him. But try to... He actually has pretty low cooldowns, so you don't want to get hit by that first attack, because you get stunned for like 8 seconds and take a bunch of damage, and you will die. Status amplification is an interesting one with your precise shots. Later you get a talent that That makes them last longer, so makes them last even longer. And I think I haven't tested this properly, but I think this lasts longer if you have more status amplification. Status. Can't really check it now. I could look at the time and see. Oh, this is a pretty annoying round. And I'm not that strong, so... Ugh. Gotta take some damages here. Well, I need to do this and hopefully do some damage. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Ah, no, the black hole! Oh, that's... I mean, I could honestly just buy boots. Or the invis item, but that's so much gold wasted. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Once they attack you, they stick on you. Which, the nice thing about that is that you can kill them while walking in front of you. Alright, we got through it. We didn't even need to use anything particular. Oh, we're taking no damage because I took the relic at the start that reduces physical damage. That's pretty nice. It does mean that any magical damage is still going to really crush me hard. But for now... What can I say? Now I think... Yeah, I skipped time again. That's my bad. Oh, is this... Oh, it's Drakeling. Okay, sometimes there's a round where a big dragon spawns. And then he spawns smaller dragons. You need to kill those first, otherwise he respawns. Kind of irrelevant here, I suppose. This is a pretty easy round. All you need to do is not stand in these circles. Now, I do have a lot of armor, so their attacks are not doing that much damage, even though usually I would be feeling kind of the pain here. But the relic for the armor helping out a lot. Oh, I should not have used the E. I didn't realize there was another tree. I thought it was only the dragons. Oh, I can kite here a little bit. I don't think he can kill me, because I have so much armor. That was a little bit of a weird hit there. Alright, good. Oh, now we get the trigger finger, so we get even more rapid fire duration now. We're not gonna skip time again, as usual, like I said. Want to stack up these as much as possible for impossible rounds. You can, like, usually I have a stream open on the side and then you can kind of watch it while waiting during these downtimes. It also gives you kind of time to relax. Now, okay, this round, like I said, he starts off by sending these bombs here. Now, the only reason I approached it is because I heard him use his root, this one. Yeah, otherwise I would not have approached because I could have just died to the mines and that would have been a disaster. I am luckily strong enough here to survive. Well, I also need to do physical damage, which I didn't realize. So that's pretty nice for me. This is a pretty useless relic, but we'll take it because it's not bad either. I mean, we're not really gonna get any debuffs, so that relic is pretty useless. Unfortunately. Yeah, sometimes you get, like, slowed or something, or this, or blinded. As you can see, we're still taking quite a bunch of damage here, which is the opposite of nice, even though we have a billion armor. Not sure why we're taking so much damage, actually. Why? Why are we taking so much? Oh, it's because of the crits. Honestly, wait. Oh, I don't have the mask. I was wondering what was going on. I don't have the mask, so I'm not lifestealing anything. Yeah, that's pretty good. I thought I had it, but it was in the previous game. Ah, I didn't even have to pop it. This round is really easy. But might as well for safety's sake. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he just spawns some enemies, you kill them, then he starts doing this little thing where he walks back and forth. Then when he starts attacking you, you can unleash this thing upon him. And GG. The trivial. These are pretty whatever, all of these. This is like some damage here. You get 10 damage, but kind of meh. Movement speed is meh. Health is pretty nice. I'll just take the health. Yeah, this round can be pretty annoying. You just want to use your spells to take out these as quick as possible. Well, now, look, now we're getting some stats here from all these debuffs. You really need this Hunter's Hatchet because these guys stack up a lot. There we go. Lifesteal a little bit from there. I missed, which is pretty nice. I like missing. I kind of want to see if status amplification increases duration of this or not, but I can't. I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. Well, hard to check, honestly. So yeah, next item is this armor reduction thingy. We don't really have a lot of good relics so far, no crits, no additional damage really. Yeah, so far not looking that good for the end game. If we don't get something good soon, I think this is a one and done run where you can't go into the next stage because you will simply not do enough damage. Pretty annoying round here. Not hard, it's just pretty annoying. Oh, he also has the unbreakable thing. Oh, that doesn't really mean anything apparently. You have to avoid these first arrows from these guys because they stun you for a moderate amount of time. I'm gonna get stunned here. Yeah, I was too lazy to move away there. Paid for it. As you can see, it's just a very annoying run. I might as well buy this and get some bonus armor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they move around a little bit, so you have to kind of pay attention. Well, he jumped right into my rapid fire, so thanks you for that. Got a mushroom. Those are mushrooms. Also very easy round. But annoying. There's a lot of these kind of annoying rounds where you, in this case I get bled, so I have to stand still. And they just walk around, not even attacking me. Can't even read what these abilities do. Just Dota 2 type ability, that's a Nightcrawler pounce, you know, it's a pretty powerful ability. The less you tell your enemies, the more powerful your abilities are. Oh, there's still one left. What the hell? Three dusts. I've never had. Well, I have had 3 dusts in my inventory when I was like already in the 4th ascension or 5th or something. It didn't matter anymore because I was killing everything indiscriminately. But that's pretty nice to have so many by this point. You can do some fun things with cooldown reduction where you can be like permanently invulnerable. There's one that gives you like 40% CDR and one that's like 50. Well, this should be relatively easy. Oh no! See, that's the debuff I'm talking about. You need to kill him as soon as possible as it is down, and I'm not going to be able to do so. Uh-oh. Yeah, there he gets it again. That's bad news, bears. We have to click and we have to know when it's up. It's one of the worst debuffs in this game. But we managed to deal with it, more or less. Right, just go damage, upgrade my skills. I'll get this soon, which of course is very, very useless. I still am doing pretty bad on magic resistance, so if we encounter a boss who has hard to dodge magic damage, and there are like that, for example the Viper on this round, I mean I will be able to take him out quickly enough, but yeah, this one is pretty annoying because I kind of want to walk up to her and shoot her. There we go. Okay. Now that we have these two items, it should be a lot easier. Usually I take this one, but I kind of want to check out this combination. We always fight bosses. I just want to see if status resistance does what I think it does or not. Okay, so same story here. Just gonna do this. We move away. Just gonna cast her silence, stun. We move closer and we unleash. Okay. That time she didn't actually summon the ghost instantly. Oh, that's interesting. By interesting, I mean what the hell, man. Oh, that's a lot of enemies actually. What? Alright. Managed to take those out. No, need to dodge that one. I think it's either pure damage or something like that. Ah, didn't click him in time to check. But that was pretty good. That worked out pretty nicely. And we get 2 relics. Oh, Aghanim Scepter. I don't actually know if that's useful or not. I mean, it gives me like, it's the same as the normal one. Makes it based on my attack damage and also procs on hits. I guess it's better, or soon will be, at the very least. Not great, not terrible. Here comes the angry boy. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Might die here. Well, I don't feel like dying to this round, so... I actually should have wasted a life there. Well, should have wasted a life there. Okay. We should be strong enough to take this one out, but it's gonna be a lot of magical damage. Okay. Usually you take him out really quickly there. That was a little bit slow because yeah. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of damage there. Because for every... you get 10% of your range's attack damage. Very nice. Let's take this guy out really quickly. Kind of a shame that I had to waste the dust. kind of forgot that I had a... I forgot I had another life. I should have just wasted the life. These dusts are way more valuable than the lives. Alright. Should get the crit. Oh, what the hell? There's another one. These guys are persistent. Persistently dead, that is. We can start finally getting the death from above. Woo! Who is it? The Lord of the Dead. Huh. Need to kill these skeletons. I mean, yeah. They're pretty annoying. Now, all we need to do is dodge the stun, and then we can kind of just do this. The combination of this Thanatos plus rapid fire takes them out really quickly. Increases threat generation and blinds you. Attack speed. Fine, we'll get it. We're going to be blinded. But we have this. So... whatever, I guess we'll miss a little bit for a little bit of damage and attack speed. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. This round can have some really annoying enemies. This round is really easy. It's kind of just like whatever you do, whatever. Kind of you can AFK. I have auto attack on, so I don't know. I think these rounds exist, so you can like take toilet breaks or something. Because the enemy's health is really downscaled in this, or not upscaled, or I don't know why. But it is pretty easy. I literally just gonna AFK do whatever, but it kind of will take some time, so I'm just gonna... yeah, here you go. We get some movement speed, get some mana for free. I really just want to skip rounds because I kind of want to play on. I have 2 dusts, I might as well. I will usually only wait if I'm only down to 1 dust. This is a really easy round if you're a sniper, and really hard if you're some other enemy, some other heroes. Because I can just take him out really quickly before he gets into the second phase, where he summons a lot of spiderlings that explode on... yeah, basically like banelings from StarCraft. Always fight this. We might have to use a dust on this round though. Oh yes, we might have to use a goddamn a dust. Or lose a life, either one. Or yeah, we're gonna die here. I'm going to take the L on my life here. Yeah. I'm gonna get some boots. These boots are very useful because they allow you to traverse terrain and dodge those skills. Maybe I won't use a dust since I just used a life. I might choose to... ow, I'm dead. No, I walked into the... dude, I walked into it! See how one round can be trivially easy and the next round you're goddamn dead, and that's the game. I didn't see that there was a fire there, that's why. Oh, man. Oh, it's so annoying. Well, let's do one more. I'm going to do one more because I'm making this recording anyway. That was obviously my fault. I didn't have to do that. I'm not upset at the game, but pretty annoying. Wasn't a great run anyway because my relics kind of sucked. Didn't have so much additional damage. I could already kind of gauge from things how things were going. We didn't get the ritual candle, and that was the round where you usually get it. So One more try. Since I have 2 dusts, I'm going to just be skipping time here. Mostly because because I just want to play. I don't want to wait now for 10 years. So we're just gonna be skipping time, preparation time every time. Okay, these are really bad. Well, this one is okay. I suppose the stats are okay. Alright, fine, we'll play. I mean, I got basically like 50% of extra HP at this stage, so it's okay. So attack speed. The int is completely wasted since you don't really... See, why did it spawn? Sometimes the first round can be like the slaughter one, right? It can spawn a slaughter, and sometimes it spawns one tinker. Like, what is that? That's something that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, maybe find some middle ground? Well, there's the slaughter. Here we go. Ah, man. Fine, I'll take the L. It's so funny. It's so funny, the difference between that first round and the second round. Yeah, I could have gotten the poor man's shield, whatever it is. Ah, now he spawns all the way over there. Now I have to walk all the way over there. Yeah, I can get this. And then I won't die instantly to these little ones. But also... I don't want to spend that gold on it. And again, losing the life there is just fine. It's kind of useless anyway. So, okay, let's see. You get health, 800 gold. I'll get the gold. The items are really useful. Relics are very useful. But getting this earlier is nice, I suppose. The relic would have been the most... Yeah, actually, I should have gone for the relic now that I think about it. Oh well. Ah, no, don't root me. No! I hate this round, man. Okay, dude. Okay, I get it. I'm rooted. Yeah, I hate this round. I hate these trees so much. Survived because of my attributes, actually. Yeah, what is this AoE on these things, dude? Okay, I missed my attacks. That sometimes happens. $75. Movement speed slow. Might as well buy that. Oh, I already had one. Uh-oh. Okay. Really good I could sell it back because for this round, we need this. I suppose I could have... Wait a minute. Why am I actually fighting it already here? Oh, it is the boss. Okay. It's really pointless using the dust on this round. Is there a second one somewhere, or is there not? there a second one roaming somewhere? No. Sometimes there isn't, sometimes there isn't. That one is really nice. I think I'll get it. And I think I'll... oh man, do I get the relic? Nah, I get the gold. There's so many bad relics, man. I'd rather have the gold, honestly. Even though the relics are the one that kind of carry you a lot of the time. There's just so many bad ones. Obviously, if you're going for the best of the best, then you just need to do all the options that give you the best chance of getting that. Because it doesn't matter if you don't get the good relics, you're not going to go into the ultra late game anyway. So you might as well do it. Might as well select those kind of... I might die here. Yep, I'm dead. I have to buy back now. Even though I got a lot of items in gold, I still died there. But it's my fault, because I'm too lazy. Didn't want to spend time, too much time kiting. So, if you don't kite, this game is like almost entirely about kiting. And if you get lazy, you die. This time I take a lot of damage from it because I don't have the relic that gives me that bonus armor. There, he cast the root ability. Means I can smack him a few times here. It's going to stop casting it soon here. Need to bring him out of the mines. Come on. Wow, a stick! Yes! Good one, dude. These downtimes are also really nice. But suppose it's good for heroes who have long cooldowns. But that's not the last one? Oh no, I hate this boss. Compare this boss to the wolf boss, which just does 2 attacks that you need to dodge. And yeah. Well, the essence is the same, but that's only because I'm sniper. Some heroes are like, what the fuck am I supposed to do against that? These relics are all super bad. I'm getting shafted on relics right now. So, I mean, at least I should make it to the final boss once, right? Because otherwise, what's the point of this video, I guess, if I'm not showing the entire run? But solo is pretty hard. If you play it with 2 people, it becomes ridiculously easy. Can't really talk about anything, we've already been through these rounds. Just kind of hoping that they don't spawn too far apart at this point, because I just want to get through them. Hey, last one. No, not this kind of round again. Yeah. So many of them. Yeah. You will feel my breath. No, I guess you won't. We're fighting the Grim Reaper. That's pretty easy. You do have to dodge the little circle attack on the ground that he will do sometimes. I can't cast my E to it. Yeah, this one will insta-kill you, at least. But it doesn't necessarily insta-kill you, but it does do a lot of damage. And sometimes he casts a billion of them in a row, I don't know why. Sometimes he casts one, sometimes he casts two, sometimes he casts three. Well, might as well go for that one. Alright. Only one? Two. Okay. Don't want to really proc the zombies. Every time you attack them, there's a chance that he spawns little zombies. So if you have a one-shot kind of thing, you should just wait till you have the ability up. Yeah, always fight. This might be a little hard here, depending on what spawns. Let's take out the small ones first. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, gonna get the Zuck here. Oh, is she? She's taking quite some damage actually, what the? Yeah, then she cuts that ability. And then I'm sad! She just casts it again. Oh man, that gold loss I do not enjoy. This boss I super hate actually. Oh man, she has such an annoying combination of abilities. Wow, this one is completely worthless. This one is not completely worthless, but we do lose a real crap ton of our HP. That is bad news, bears. Obviously, we don't lifesteal from this boss because he disables your lifesteal when you're near him. It's that nice one, also completely worthless, basically. Another round of kind of doing nothing. Well, it's not an easy win necessarily, but it is kind of annoying. There's some items that you could get that would make everything much easier. There's one item that reduces all damage you take by a good deal actually. But since, yeah, I don't want to get. I'm not sure if it's good enough to just have as a item in my inventory taking up space. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. I feel like I have tested that and it didn't work out. So. Well, this is at least an easy boss. Yeah, in comparison to some of these other bosses, it's just the difference is pretty annoying. This one is a really nice relic. This one is very nice, but I like extra gold and XP. Even now, it's not bad. Oh, this one is also very easy for sniper specifically. Oh. Another break round basically. Where we kind of do nothing. We can sell this now, Sanguine Mask, because we have the lifesteal thing. Relic. So that one is kind of useless now. But that's good. That means we can replace it with a damage item of some sorts. Probably just more crit or boots. But I just like doing damage because in some rounds I feel like if I don't do damage then it's more about laziness than anything, because you can just get, yeah, like I said, speed boots and just run around constantly. But the more I've played this game, the lazier I've gotten. In the past I would just, yeah, just run around and even get to the enrage timer, which, by the way, there is an enrage timer in this. But I'm just lazy, I just want to get on with it already. And just see if I can even... Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. She has the Tide Hunter Kraken shell thingy, so she takes a lot less damage. Well, once she triggers it, that is. Oh man! Okay, I took that one down. Okay, they changed the way this one works, I think. Now it is a pro... See, why, if this one is now reworked, why does the Nimble Phantom Assassin one still exist? It's essentially the same one, but worse. Movement speed is nice. This is a relatively easy boss. Why does that not count as an auto attack anymore? It used to count, I think. I'm pretty sure it used to count. Now it doesn't anymore. Huh. That got reworked. That makes this one even shittier. Jeez. Oh, this boss can be really annoying. Gotta get out of that circle of doom. No. We are yeah, you have to run out of that. That will kill you. Unapologetically even. Oh, we got him. Sometimes, usually it goes into another one of those phases here, but one shot him before he did. The cooldown reduction is really nice, but I wanted to purge curses. There are some really nice curses we can purge. think I'll get the boots after all. And maybe actually get the item that I just bought. Ow. Wait, it does count them as attacks. Wait, what? Another one of the. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Was a bit of an unfortunate positioning. This boss is like annoying, but I've learned that he takes more damage the lower your health is. That's why it can be kind of hard to take him down despite him not having that much significantly. So here he does this a lot of damage, and you kind of want to take one of these, but need to be careful not to die while doing that kind of stuff. And then you take him down really easily, but that could have easily been a loss as well. Yeah, I don't want that. Skip relics. This ability could have been nice though. I have more range than that really would have me be close. Well, at least we're really fast, so if I play it really safe and cautious, it should be a pretty easy run from this point. Now you can only buy really these relic boxes. Oh. Yeah. This boss is kind of an RNG fest a little bit, because I want to use this ability close to him, and yeah. But if he casts a specific one of these circle damaging abilities that just kind of murders you, then like I mean, that was my fault entirely. But still pretty annoying to have lost a little bit of gold there. Whatever, I'll get more crit. I already have that. I don't have any curses. I guess we'll get some attributes. Yeah, if you get the Ofura, you don't get 3 more charges, unfortunately. I don't want to reset my ability points. Yeah, so from this point on, I'm really hoping I get enough gold for at least one more relic, but it's going to be next to impossible to... Well, actually, maybe I'll just die instead. No, I just decided maybe I'll just die. Oh, yeah, I think I'll die. Yep, never mind. Didn't even make it because, yeah. Some of these bosses are so annoying. Oh man, that was really annoying. I didn't get any good relics though. I had really shit relics. Sometimes this round can be like easy breezy, and sometimes I have to like run around and do all kind of shit, like I didn't have any attack speed. I had to, yeah, maneuver. I should have used the dust there as soon as I realized I wasn't gonna get it. Pretty annoying. Maybe in the next video I'll show you how to finish it, or maybe maybe it'll be a good one. Hope you enjoyed watching this. See you in the next one.